Hey everybody, welcome to In the Gutter. This is the Screenwriter Collection Part 6 in this video. We're going to be looking at box number 13, which was labeled Thor, and box number 14, which was labeled Bat Family. Hope you enjoy it.
All right, this box is called Thor, Madman, Winter Soldier, which coincidentally is the name of the fifth Thor movie. All right, super packed. Oh my gosh. I'll take two snacks out of this one. Okay. All right, we start with Winter Soldier number 1, 2, 1 again, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, Bucky Barnes the Winter Soldier number 1, Superman Aliens book 1, book 2, book 3, Superman Madman Hullabaloo number 1, number 2, number 3, The Incredible Hulk vs. Superman, Silver Surfer Superman number 1, Superman Wonder Woman number 1, Star-Lord number 1, Guardians of the Galaxy 0.1, number 1, where's the number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, number 1 again, all new Guardians of the Galaxy number 1, 2, 3, Legendary Star-Lord number 1, Rocket Raccoon number 1, number 2, Drax number 1, Thanos 13, sorry, second printing, Thanos 1, Beta Ray Bill number 1, Thor 1, something with this. It says Stars 1, but I'm not sure what number that is. Or Thor's number 1. Thor's number 2, there we go. Alright, now we're going back to the old series. 259, 362, and 363. 363 again. 364. 364 and 365. Stuck together. 365 again. 366. 400. Heroes Return Thor number 1. Thor number 2. 3. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. Thor number 1. 2. 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 600, 601, 603, 604, 605, 606, 607, 608, 609, 610, 611, 612, 615, 616, 617, 618, 620, 621. On the Giant Size Thor finale, one shot, number 1. Thor Ages of Thunder, number 1, one shot. Thor the Legend, a special tribute. The Mighty Thor, number 1. Number 2. Number 3. 4. 5. 6. 8. Where is that? 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 701. Thor God of Thunder, number 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. King Thor 1. Sorry, it's gonna be faster. Thor 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Proof of payment. 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. It's interesting because there were 462 comic books in this box, apparently. All right, here we go. As a short box. 16, 17, 18, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 30, 31, 33. Hulk vs. Thor Banner of War, Part 1. Unworthy Thor 1, 2, 3, 5, 4. Unworthy Thor number 1, The Thunder Generations. Oh, sorry. Loki, Agent of Asgard, number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4.
All right, and as per usual, in a box marked Thor, the first thing we're going to look at is a Superman Alien. A lot of team mashup books in this collection. This was a fun Dan Jurgens story I remember from back in the day. And we also had an Incredible Hulk versus Superman, which was Steve Rude artwork. A lot of people collect Steve Rude specifically. His work is really cool, and he pops up in all kinds of places. And then we have the Guardians of the Galaxy number 5, which is the first appearance of Angela in the Marvel Universe. And I know there's a whole story. I'm not super keen on the details, but Angela was first written by Neil Gaiman in Spawn, and then there was a legal dispute, and Gaiman ended up with the rights, and somehow Gaiman got Angela into the Marvel Universe. I'm sure there's lots more details in between those. This one I just thought was cool because I like Lego, and I like Stan Lee, and I like Rocket Raccoon, the trifecta. This is Rocket Raccoon #1 with a Stan Lee Lego variant cover. And here we have Thanos #13. This is the second printing, which apparently per key collector, there was only like 3,030 of these ordered by retailers, and it's the first appearance of the Cosmic Ghost Rider. And then here we have Beta Ray Bill #1 with a homage to the Marvel Anniversary variants. These are very iconic comics from my youth that many people have collected. This is cool to see Beta Ray Bill again. And then these are weird, but the Thor frog storyline. So apparently he turns into a frog on the last panel of issue #363. And this collection had a newsstand and a direct market copy of each one. In this case, the newsstand version is pretty thrashed. The frog transformation of Thor happens in 364. And again, this is the direct market copy and the newsstand edition. And in this case, the newsstand edition is not thrashed. Good. Keeping with the theme, Thor 365 is the first full Frog of Thunder. In this case, we have 2 copies of the direct market edition. And we wouldn't want to miss the Frog of Thunder's first cover. Walter Simonson contribution. Not quite sure why this is so popular. I'm going to have to read this maybe and figure it out. I do sort of remember this, but I wasn't a huge Thor collector when this was live. But moving on to the more modern age, we have a J. Scott Campbell cover of Thor #5. It's the first Loki female, or first female Loki. Another cool Scott Campbell cover. Very nice. We move on to Thor 617, which is the first kid Loki. And this one's kind of fun. Thor God of Thunder #2, which is the first Gore the God Butcher featured in the movie. I like that movie. People are a little too critical of films sometimes. It's a lot of fun. And then we have Thor #2. This one was sort of notable because I guess this entire month's worth of books had the Strange Academy preview, and it's a weird thing. So when a publisher puts a preview of a book or anything in a published book, I guess technically that could be the first appearance of someone, but in fact it's not like the official version because it's just a sneak preview. Or if it's in a Ashcan compilation or something from a convention, I guess it's legit. It's just hard to really quantify what is a first appearance based on all the precedent set by everything that preceded it. So for me, I don't really I wouldn't seek out a preview as a first appearance unless it was something I was like passionate about collecting that particular character. But it seems weird to put out maybe an extra dollar amount for something that's kind of sort of essentially advertising at that stage. I don't know. What do you think? Maybe you can set me straight. Thor #3. This is Thor versus Beta Ray Bill battle, which is fun. And Thor #5. This one was the first full Black Winter. And for what limited research I did, I guess Black Winter was a concept that Jack Kirby had started, and now this is a more fleshed out version of it. But admittedly, I'm not really clear on what all that is. Cool. Yeah, it was a fun box. Again, I don't have a lot of Thor. Now I do. So that's going to beef up the collection in the Thor category. And then we're going to move on now to box 14, which is Bat Family.
All right, this box is labeled Bat Family. Batman Incorporated 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13. Batman 66, number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 11, 20, 21, 25, 27, 28, 30. Batman Meets the Green Hornet, number 1. Batman 66, The Lost Episode, number 1. Batman 66 Meets Wonder Woman, number 1. 2. Batman Sword of Azrael, number 1. 2, 3, 4. Azrael, number 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 36, 37, 38, 39, and annual number 1. We'll move on to Nightwing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, regular series, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, Rebirth Nightwing 5, 6, New 52 Grayson 1, 2, Robin Rises Omega number 1, Robin 1, 2, Robin 80th Anniversary, Robin number 1, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, Batman vs. Robin 1, 2, Dark Days, the casting, 1 and 1, Dark Days, the Force 1, Dark Knight's Metal 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, Dark Knight's Batman Lost, number 1, Gates of Gotham, number 1, Man Bat 1, 2, 3, 1 again, 2, 3, 4, 5. Batman Mr. Freeze, one shot. Signed Penguin, Pain and Prejudice, number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Batman Cacophony, number 1. Batman Chronicles Gallery, number 1, 2, 3. Batman Chronicles 4. Chronicles 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Batman Devil's Asylum 1, Batman Wildcat 1, 2, 3. Batman Vengeance of Bane 2, Batman Blackgate 1, Batman Adventures Annual 1, Adventures in the DC Universe 1, Batman and Robin Adventures 1, Batman Adventures Holiday Special 1, Batman Adventures Annual number 2, Batman and Robin Adventures number 12, and Batman and Robin Adventures number 1 Annual.
All right, that was the Batman. Oh, sorry, Batman Family, Bat Family box. This one had some eclectica in it. So beginning with a very cool photo cover of the Batman 66 action figure variant with a Mattel variant logo. I like this photography and just the fact that it's a down shot. You know, the classic take of walking up the building sideways. This is a pretty artistic layout for that concept. I liked it. This is Batman 66 meets the Green Hornet, number 1. Nostalgia Central. The owner of this collection was a big Batman 66 fan. And this one is the Batman 66 Lost episode, which was written by Harlan Ellison. I guess this was a script or a treatment or something he wrote for the actual 66 Batman show that was never produced, and now they recreated it in comic book form. Like that. And then there's Batman 66 meets Wonder Woman 77. Can't get much more schlocky than that, but it's fun. This shield there unhinges. That's an actual prop or something. Not that familiar with the 66 show. And just because we have Nightwing number 1 in his first solo series, which was actually a mini series, and then that led to a long-term regular series. This is the mini series number 1 for solo titled Nightwing. These are just awesome. Batman Adventures Annual number 1, featuring work of Paul Dini and Bruce Timm, and pretty iconic pose with Harley Quinn. I've always enjoyed. Love these Batman animated collections. And then this Batman Adventures Holiday Special number 1 was the winner of the Harvey for best single issue back in the day, and online is often touted as the best Mr. Freeze story ever. And again, you have Paul Dini, Bruce Timm, Kevin Altieri, Glenn Murakami, Dan Riba, just to name a few. So there's a Mount Rushmore of Batman Adventures people. My goodness. And first in the regular series of Batman and Robin Adventures number 1. I'm glad these have stood the test of time. This show had such a huge impact when it came out and the different versions of it that followed. But when they were able to put such a sophisticated and worthy theme of Batman and get him back into the world of animation was sort of an all ages thing, but it definitely had sophistication about it. But carried over into the comics and obviously went on to maintain success forever. But really happy about that. Glad to have some of these in the collection as well. So, all right, well, that's a couple quickies this time. Thanks for watching. And until next time, keep your mind in the gutter.